What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one, and this is just going to be a quick recap overview of last night's PFL. The card started off with Magomed Umalatov coming up against Kyron Bowen, and this fight was announced pretty late, so this fight wasn't announced when I made my prediction video, but I did have Umalatov getting this done by knockout, and he pretty much did it in the first round. And like they let it go, and then 7 seconds into the second round, like they're just like, all right, they called it. So yeah, that was nice for some Tapology points there, because I had round two. Probably could have been round one, but it is what it is. And then the next one we had Taylor Guardado against Helena Kolesnik, and yeah, I feel like pretty much what I said for that one. I was just saying that Kolesnik definitely has. Well, not definitely, but she has a good boxing base, and she would have this stand-up advantage, and I think she kind of showed that, especially in the second round. Early in the second round, I mean, she was on the feet. She kind of wobbled Guardado a little bit, and Guardado was looking gassed, and she was getting tagged a little bit. But Guardado definitely, I believe, is a better fighter there, and she won in the first round. She was able to use that grappling, and then towards the end of the round, in the second round, she was able to do it again, and then another strong round in the third. So I feel like maybe the second round could have went either way, but Taylor definitely got round 1 and 3. And I could understand a 29-28. I can understand a 30-27 too. So yeah, that was that was a pretty good fight. Guardado got the win there, and then the next one we had Dennis Goltsov against Mo Reese, and this also was not announced when I made the video last time. Goltsov was still there, but he's supposed to be fighting Justin Willis, Big Pretty. So that fell through like after the weigh-ins actually. So Mo Reese kind of stepped in on like the most short possible notice it could possibly be. So obviously before that, like I'm just gonna go with Goltsov, man. I'm not taking a guy who's fighting on like 24 hours notice, right? So Goltsov did get it done with ground and pound in the first round. And I liked his performance there. He looked like he was, being a little bit more aggressive than he was in his last fight. That was kind of like a little complaint I had about his last fight. I felt like he could have been a little bit more aggressive and kind of just was waiting a little too long to throw. But, he looked good in that one, so that was a good fight. Then moving on to the next one, we had Jenna Fabian coming up against Laura Sanchez. And I thought Fabian would get this done, with her good Muay Thai, good striker, city kickboxing. Seems like a pretty decent prospect. And like Sanchez just doesn't seem like, super high level. Neither are super high level, but I feel like Gina Fabian was just the better play there. And she ended up getting it done by decision. For my money, she won every single round. All the judges saw it the same, 30-27. So yeah, good result in that one. Nice win for Fabian. And then we had Caitlin Young coming up against Cindy Dandois. And, I was on Caitlin Young for this one. The books were on Caitlin Young too. A lot of people on Tapology were on Cindy Dandois. But Dandois' stand-up is just isn't that great, and Caitlin Young was definitely the better striker. It was a decently close fight, but, definitely Caitlin Young, and nice win for her. And then moving on to Kapalotza and Ante Dalia, man. This is where cars started going south a little bit. Yeah, Kapalotza just came out, and I feel like this matchup was really set up to to give Dalia like his first PFL win, and like build some hype up. And Kapalotza had other plans, man. He came in. Dalia looked solid for the first like 15 seconds, and then he started backing up a bit, and I was like, I don't really like the backing up too much. You guys know me and backing up. I don't like it too much. And then Kapalotza just immediately closed the distance super quick and like punched him into another dimension. Honestly, it was a really awesome finish. I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't lose money on Dalia in it, but it is what it is. So nice win for Kapalotza. A really beautiful performance. Can't take anything away from that. If I had to pick that fight again, I would probably go with Dalia again. I just feel like he's better, but he happened to get caught there. Didn't really have the best game plan, I wouldn't say, but the fight was so quick that it's like he barely even had time to implement anything. But that's as quick as it can be in martial arts, like it can go that way quickly. So really nice win for Kapalotza, congrats to him. Then the next fight we had Larissa Pacheco coming up against Julia Pajic, and I saw some support for Pajic. Made me a little bit nervous before the fight, but Pacheco came in, looked really good, got it done super quick, just showing that experience advantage. Like I was saying in the breakdown video, guys, like Pacheco she's fought a lot of really good opponents. She's been in tough fights, a lot tougher than what this was. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that she got a win. I'm a little surprised she got, a KO victory within 1 minute. But, really nice performance from Pacheco. And yeah, so we got that one. And then Brandon Sales and Mo Usman, Mo the Motor. So I thought Mo Usman was going to win this one. I did think that the line was a little bit inflated due to the name value, and all the credit to Brandon Sales. I mean, he came out and put on a great performance. It's just like, I don't know if I can bring myself to bet on a guy who's 40 years old and hasn't fought in 3 or 4 years or whatever the layoff was, pretty long. So, if I had to pick this one again, maybe I'll go with Sales, but it's just hard to look at those numbers and think that that's a good play. So Mo Usman, just kind of those winging big looping power shots just weren't really getting it done, and Sales came with a really good game plan. He looked awesome, and just congrats to him. Really great performance. Knocked him down twice and then finished it with the RNC. So awesome performance from Brandon Sales. Congrats to him. Then we had Kayla Harrison and Mariana Moraes, and yeah, should we just give Kayla Harrison the $1 million now? I mean, this is actually crazy. The fact that I don't know, it just feels like this is the best kept secret. If I was in the women's featherweight or in Bellator or the UFC, I'd be looking over here maybe I should get in on this action. Kayla Harrison would be tough, no doubt, but pretty good chance at $1 million. And I think right now it's looking like it's pretty clear cut for Kayla. You hate to say that after one fight, but probably could have said it before the season even started, right? Most people did. Kayla Harrison, it's just not looking like there's going to be anybody that can compete with her at women's 155. And watching the other women's 155 fights on this card, none of those girls are going to beat Kayla Harrison, in my opinion. It's good performances from them, but the gap in skill is just pretty significant, I feel like, in favor of Kayla. So then the main event, very, very controversial ending here. So I thought Fabricio Verdum was going to get a submission in the first round, then thought that I got it. Nothing happened, and Renan Ferreira looked like he tapped, and then he just started going in with the ground and pound. Who knows what really happened, man? I'm not really too bitter about it. I definitely don't blame Keith Peterson. It's hard to say. It was and watching it in real time, it's really tough, and especially where he was on the other side, I might not have noticed that. So tough one. It kind of seemed like it was a tab, but at the same time, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I know Fabricio Verdum definitely wasn't pleased about that. I know a lot of bettors probably weren't pleased with it, but it is what it is, man. He'll be back, and Renan Ferreira now in a very good spot in that heavyweight division with 6 points off that first round victory. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm pretty sure they're looking at making an appeal or something. A bunch of Twitter was going crazy saying it should be overturned. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the finish to the Verdum fight in the comments, if you think that Ferreira did tap out or not. And yeah, so ultimately on the card, guys, it was 7 wins, 3 losses. Decent performance. I like to do a little better, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have those cards. So thanks for being locked in with me, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.